as I look around this table and I look at myself as well, and consider all the years that we've been here, it's 35 for me actually this year. So I've been here for quite a while. But what has kept you at St. Joe as long as you've been here? Because a lot of people that do come to work here do stay for a while.
It's the boys. I mean, when I first started here, people asked, what I'm into and whatnot, and immediately I got called into video game club, and I actually got to meet, Thomas Rock Vaccaro, and then I met Sean Hurley, and those were like my two main guys my first year. And now, year 8, we're now going to Crabtown. We have more game nights than we used to. We're represented. I get to see these guys really just build their friend group from their freshman year and just see it strengthen over the years, and that is really, really cool. It's really special because I can teach Spanish wherever
right.
I would be called to teach Spanish, but to get to see those boys just, and what they bring for me, because I get to be my own self when we're together on Tuesdays. So it's fun. They keep me coming back.
I think that's a point that Mrs. Schick just made there. Like, if all I do at the end of the day is teach chemistry, then I failed as a teacher at St. Joe, right? Like, we're called to be so much more here, and that's why we stay here. I think so many people stay for so long. This becomes like a family for many of us. There's so many days when I'll just go over to Mr. Campbell's house for a fire pit. We're not just colleagues, we're friends. Like, you have become an incredible mentor to me from when I was, a student here to you're both a friend. You were in my wedding, with this, that St. Joe is a family, and we see those enduring personal relationships form with the boys to start, really flourish on things through our retreat programs, especially senior retreat, right? You see that coming to age, and then just at the reunions, and when we get back here, even if you're not an alum, you can start really feeling that this place it's special. There's something special here. It's all about that enduring personal relationship. We are relationship based. We've stayed in Baltimore. We have a relationship with Baltimore, a relationship with our students, a relationship with our community. Like, St. Joe is a school of relationships, and I think that's why people stay here.
I agree.
Yeah.
3 out of the 4 people in my house are in this school right now, which is wild. And I think there are 5 teachers that have freshman sons here this
Right.
year. And, both what Mr. Ader and Ms. Schick said are important, but definitely the faculty relationships, the staff and the faculty, everyone, makes this place what it is. And then seeing guys that we taught, out. Mrs. Campbell goes to colleges, and she hasn't gone to a college yet where she hasn't run into a St. Joe student, like
right.
in the dining hall or whatever. And I don't know if that's as common anywhere else. And it may not be definitely common in a larger public school, but like even in a private school, I think that we have something that is special here for sure.
And on top of that too, I think that because our graduates come to understand and be a part of that family when they have that kind of ability to interact with other people that they meet in their lives beyond Mount St. Joe, and I think it shows. I've had many people kind of tell me there's something different about the guys that come out of Mount St. Joe when they go to college, when they're in the workplace, and they can tell. I've had more than one alumnus come back, and even when they didn't reveal that they were from Mount St. Joe, they got a question. It's like, where did you go to high school? And when they say Mount St. Joe, the person's just like, I thought so, because they recognize that quality.